Alright guys, so the Goodwood Festival of Speed is obviously saturated in modern day cars, but it's really important that we don't forget the old stuff, because after all, that's where it's all come from. So I've jumped over now to the other side of the paddock, and we're going to check out some really juicy historic stuff. Let's do it. We don't ignore the history of where all of this has come from. I'm still here with Dickie from Williams, who's just informed me that he's been with Williams since 1985? 1985, so there's no one better here to tell me the history of these cars. So Dickie, what are we standing next to?
Well, we're standing next to the Keke Rosberg 1983 Williams FW08. This is the first of the non-ground effects cars out of the ground effects system of the van. Wow. Has a Cosworth V8 3 litre. Straightforward racing power, really. Aluminium monocoque, carbon fibre, just come in. The wings are carbon fibre, but everything else is fiberglass.
So these rules then, were they applied when things were getting a bit too crazy?
They were trying to slow the cars down, so the FIA at that time decided to ban ground effects. So this is what you have.
Right. So this then really is quite an organic driving experience.
This
really
is purely an engine bolted to the back of the car with a gearbox on the back of the engine. That's it.
Hardcore.
Yeah,
so in these days, this is the kind of car that was really separating the men from the boys.
These are the cars that you would see sideways in the old F1 films.
Fabulous. And so, in your time with Williams Martini, have you got any sort of highlights? I mean, that's a long time to be involved.
I've got loads of highlights from the early Nigel Mansell days through to the second time Nigel came back, and then Damon Hill, Jacques Villeneuve, Montoya, Schumachers.
I mean, so really, it's just endless, isn't it?
It's endless. You know, I was there for the best, let's say the best years as we call them, the World Championship years. So enjoyed it all the way through. This is the 1990 FW13. It's actually the race-winning chassis from Hungary with Terry Booston driving it. This car was in storage from 1990.
Yes.
And we got it out last year and did a total rebuild. Wow. And brought it to Goodwood Festival of Speed.
You know, the amount of history you're walking past, it's so easy to just glance past it all, but when you get talking to people like yourself about cars like this, Goodwood should be on for 2 weeks, really, because you need that amount of time to take it all on board, don't you?
You need more than 1 day here.
Absolutely.
You know, you do need 2 to 3 days to actually see everything properly.
Well, I've been here 4 days, and I'm still scratching the surface. So this, for me, is actually my 6th Goodwood, and I'm still taking it all on board. You know, it's still very new, but thank you for your time.
No problem. Thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure, and let's check out some more cars. Particular corridor here looks a little bit unassuming, but if I point you out here, this is something I've wanted to do in the 5 years that I've attended Goodwood. This is the famous balcony of Goodwood House. Got a fantastic martini bar set up here, and as you can see, you can look over the whole event right here. In terms of an opportunity and a vista of the Festival of Speed, this is absolutely fantastic. Beautiful place. In the last few days, I've had some bucket list moments ticked off. Not to mention, I've just been with Williams Martini Racing, standing next to some legends F1 cars. We've just seen Damon Hill's winning race car. And right now, the guys at Martini have just been super kind and invited me up to the Goodwood balcony to finish off the festival. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Ciao.